Hi everyone, it's Cheryl with Yarn and Hook. On my way leaving Joann's. I had errands to run today. I hate to leave my house, but I had to do something for a family member, and I had to go pick something up. So here I am on my way home. I had fun though. I had fun. My local Walmart. My local Joann's is closing. It's one I never go to anyway, and they never have anything good. But they had gray dot, which is 70% off fabric. I got two gorgeous ones, and a couple orange dot, which is 50% off. I got a couple of them. I didn't spend much on fabric at all. Maybe 40 bucks on fabric, and what I went for was Happy Planner stuff because I need to organize my life. I spent 2 days, I had to drop everything because I had all my mom's stuff and my stuff all discombobulated, and I had no idea what was where. And when I needed to find something for my mom or something for us, it was like, oh crap, what do I do now? So I had to clean off my whole desk. I had to organize. I got a new organization system for my desk. I took out what I did have, and it's now streamlined and it's perfect. And while I was cleaning off my desk and doing all this stuff, I was watching budgeting videos because Wynn and I truly need to budget. Now, I found this system. It's called the paycheck method. And I'm going to tell y'all something. If you've never seen that, you guys got to check it out unless your budget works for you. I do believe that this is our year to change our finances and change our situation, because that method, we're starting off on the right path. Our bills are caught up. Our bills are even. Our bills are not late, behind, anything. So it's the perfect time for us to do this. So when I found out that I needed, you need a planner to do this stuff. You can't just willy-nilly do this stuff and think it's going to work, because I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. It just does not. I tried it on just plain old tablets, and tablets are okay. Like, I do have one that's called Housework/Honeydew. That's okay for that, or that's okay for other little simple things. If it was just honeydews, maybe gardening workbook or things like that. But if you're getting serious, if you're getting serious, like your budget or your business or something like that, you need something that's like streamlined and efficient for you. So I never got into scrapbooking or stickers or any simple stuff like that. That's just not my gig. But I have to say that when I seen all these ladies on YouTube doing these planner books and their budget and how they streamline their stuff and that, I'm sitting there going, well, now damn, I need to do that too. Like, seriously. Because it made sense. And even Chucky was like, geez, I could do that. Now, he's not going to sit there with fancy schmancy pens, and honestly, neither am I. I don't do that. I just ain't into that. If I'm going to sit with a fancy schmancy pen, I'm going to draw or paint something. I'm an artist like that. I'm not a dribbler or doodler. So I did order on Happy Planner. They had a sale because I had a Happy Planner that I got clearanced at Michael's 2 weeks ago. And I thought, well, I'll just get the budget extension pack, which was on sale. And while I was in there, Buggy, my cousin, and her fiance, they're about to have a baby. So they got a place that they're going to be renting temporarily. And she's so excited. And I said to her, Katie, I got you a housewarming gift now. Well, it got a ship. I just bought it like 3 o'clock this morning. No, I didn't. Chucky was awake. I told Chucky what I bought. And I told Katie. So it was yesterday sometime. Well, it was probably 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday, because I was up all night Friday and all day Saturday. I didn't go to bed till this morning at probably, I don't know, 2 o'clock, till I got everything done that I wanted to do. because I couldn't go to bed until I had it all done, because I had to do what I had to do. Anyway, I got Buggy a set that is the whole budget thing. It come with the sticker books and everything else. That was clearanced for, I don't know, I think it was like, it's normally $50. I think I paid $21 for it. And I thought, hell, that's a great deal. And I got free shipping when I added that onto my order. And I thought, oh, that works. So I said to her, I said, I found this method of budgeting. And I said, when you get your books, I said, you'll get in your laptop, we'll call each other. And I said, we'll sit down and we'll go through this together, or I'll come down there. And I said, Katie, if there's one gift I wish somebody would have gave me, you know, rather than just say, save your money, I wish somebody would have taught me how to budget. That is the one critical, crucial thing. And balance a checkbook and all that other stuff, they don't teach you that. And you need to know that. You need to be proficient in that in order to make it in any society, financially. The importance of a credit score, the importance of having money put back, the importance of savings. I mean, look at what we just went through with my mom. We depleted. We were behind on everything. We were like in a flippin' mess of a mess. Had I not had sales, had Win not hit the lotto, we would have been in deep flipping kimchi. He would have had to go to his sister probably and be down on his hands and knees going, we're in trouble, we need help. You gotta plan for an emergency because you just don't know. And he was off work 2 days unpaid with what happened with my mother as well. So that even further put us in the hooskow. So, you know, you just don't know. And now I'm gonna, you know, right now I'm in the middle of working on Laura's polar bears. I gotta call Laura. Laura and me gotta talk. It's nothing bad, but I want to show Laura, if you're watching this, hopefully by the time I upload this, you and I will have talked. I'm on my way home. Once I get settled in, I'm going to try and call you. So, like I said, hopefully you and I will have talked. But I will show you what had happened. First, it was the hands that give me issues because I tried to do the claws, and, well, that was my own dumbness. I nuts that all to Kingdom coming back. Then it was the heads weren't suiting me. I had to do a different baby bear head. And then I was on with Shelly and I was combing out your fur and there was a big hole in Mama's belly. Well, I couldn't fix it, so I had to redo Mama's belly. And then once I crocheted Mama's belly, I had to look for something of my mom's, and that's when I threw a flippin' fit Friday night, and I said, that's it. I've had it with this mess of a desk. It's all going. And that's when I tore apart the desk and all that other craziness happened. So, but I have to streamline my business. I have to get my business to where it's working and making me money. And it's not so much making me money, it's generating a constant, steady stream of income is what I care about. Well, yeah, making me money too. You don't want to do it to lose money. That was stupid, the way I said that. Just ignore me. But, I also have Amanda, Undercover Yarn Snob. Hi, Amanda. Before all this happened with my mother, she had given me, sent me fabric to make her leggings, Halloween leggings, let me tell you. And I did contact her, and I said she probably didn't say anything because she realized what happened with my mom, and she said, of course, and she was so kind about it. But after I finish Laura's polar bears, of course I'm going to get on that. And the only reason I got Karen's sweaters done in the interim of that was because for the whole first month my mother was gone, all I did was sit in my desk chair and not move. And the only thing that kept me even from screaming and banging my head off the wall and hiding under my covers and not coming out was that crochet hook in my hand. So that was kind of my therapy. And I would just make cardigans, and that's all I did. So I'm starting to get back on track, and with that I want to get onto a better financial and business plan, and I want everything to come together. And I said to Buggy, you know, you're moving into this house. You have a baby coming. You have 2 children. And I said, that's one gift I wish I would have been given, was somebody to sit me down and teach me to budget. Most people don't know how to budget. They have no clue. And I'm telling you that no matter how you do it, we've done it. We have, I'm going to say, $1,600 more than what our bills are every month. And somehow or another, we're broke all the time. We are broke as a joke. And we can't figure it out to save our freaking lives. We cannot figure. We've done the save the receipts. Look at what you've spent it on. We've done every method we could figure out. And we sit there scratching our heads and shaking our head and going, what the blankety blank. And I don't mean broke as in we can't pay for what we need. I don't mean it that way. I mean that if somebody would call us up and say, hey, let's go to the casino for the night, and, you know, we'll do a show or afterward or whatever, and, you know, the night's going to cost us $200-300. We don't have $200-300 laying around to just go do something like that. A vet bill. Thank God Dr. Rhodes is the way he is with us, because we never have the money for a vet bill. When the vet bill comes up, it's like, are we charging your account? Well, yeah. Now, our vet bill's zeroed out, thank God, but most times I'm carrying a balance on that bill. You know, things like that. I mean, we have food, we have electricity. You know, we're not getting shit shut off, and we're not behind on bills. We were terribly behind on bills. But, we don't have anything extra. We have no nest egg. We have nothing. Nothing. Car goes down, we're screwed. That has to change. It has got to change. And yes, I bought a couple more yards of fabric today. However, when you're getting fabric for $1 something a yard and it's gorgeous fabric, to not get it is asinine. So, you know, I built my business by scouring and scarfing sales and watching clearance, and, you know, that's how I have everything I have, because I buy the clearance sales constantly. If I have the money, I do it. And because we were caught up, we had a little extra money that I could drop $100 and spend on clearance. And Chucky won the lotto again. It wasn't much, but he did. I'm praying he hits it big. I'm waiting for it. I keep saying him in that damn lotto, but I'm wondering if he ain't going to hit a big one of these days. That's what his sister was saying last night. You're going to be the one, Win. You're going to be the one that wins it big one day. I said, oh, God, please let it be in my lifetime. Don't let me die and then he hits it big. And then I can look up down from him up in heaven, and Mom and Papa and me are looking down and go, damn, why couldn't that happen when we were down there? That'd be my luck. No, money don't matter to me, but it would be nice to not have to worry. It really would be nice to say, okay, the vehicle broke down, great, are we going to fix it or get a new one? It'd be nice to not worry about things like that. It really would. Anyway, I'm babbling, ain't I? I'm excited about, I have a plan. And when I get a plan, my friend Nikki said I'm on it like a tick. When I get something in my head, it's like I'm a tick. Suck it on and you know what I mean? So I guess that's what's happening here. I'm sucking the life out of my plan, and I'm being a tick on my vision. Yeah. Because I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah, I think that this is why goals are so important. Goals are the biggest important thing that you can have in your life. If you don't have a goal, what is there to look forward to when you wake up every flipping morning? Okay, your spouse, your kids, yeah, great. But what about you? What if tomorrow God takes them from you? God don't take them, you know what I mean. What if tomorrow they're no longer there? Now what do you got? You gotta have something, if it was just you, to wake up for and live for. You gotta have a goal. You have to have goals. That's what I keep saying to Chucky. How do you live day in and day out by just existing? What kind of life is that? Don't you want to do something with yourself? Like what? Well, I don't care if you get a freaking stick in the yard and take your knife there and start whittling wood. Do it. It's something. Do something. Try and be something more than just a lump on a bump sitting in front of a boob tube watching TV all night after you get home from work. That would drive me bonkers. Bonkers. And then he says, well, you sit in front of that computer. What he doesn't understand is I have learned so much from sitting in front of that computer. I'm not sitting in front of that computer doing stupid stuff. I'm learning, I'm absorbing, I'm educating. I just learned how to budget, and I'm excited about budgeting and my finances. I'm excited about getting out of debt and what 2020 is going to bring into our financial life. I'm extra excited about meeting the bosses this week. Going to dinner and talking about owning where we live. Oh my God, I got a plan. I'm so flippin' happy. I don't know about happy. I'm excited. I'm really not even smiling. Because of all this stuff that I'm saying, there's only one thing running through my mom. Yeah, through my mom, see? Through my mind. How much I want to tell my mom. How much I want to call my mom. How much I want to share this with my mom. It's a little hard to be happy when that's all you can think about. Because she's always the first person I always thought about. Oh my God, I got to tell mom. Oh my God, I got to call mom. Oh. It's hard. But I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm hopeful. I'm excited. I've got something to look forward to and something to work for. Billy's going to help me with a spreadsheet. Unless the lady that I watched do this, I messaged her on her video and I said, you know, does she have an actual template for that I could, you know, that she offers for sale or whatever? If not, I have to show my Billy the video, and then, you know, she has to make it big enough because we got a lot of bills. A lot of them are nickel and dimey stuff like Netflix or Hulu or just stupid stuff. My Annie's I do every month. Adobe, because I used to do patterns, PDFs. All my sewing patterns that I design were PDFs. And I keep that for some odd reason. QuickBooks I pay monthly. We have the storage unit. We need that. You know, but they're little bills, little bills. But there's a lot of those little bills, is the thing. We only have one loan. We only have like 2 credit cards. And I don't even use the credit cards anymore. Haven't used the credit cards in, well, last time I did was when Mom was still living at home. I maxed my, there wasn't a big balance on it. I think I had 100 and, not quite 200 on it. And I maxed it out getting her what she needed for the kitchen. She needed a coffee pot, a sink strainer, and I forget what all. Poor bugger never even got to use it. But I got her what she needed. I always did. All she had to do was say I need, and it was at her door. Either via my delivering or via UPS or USPS delivering. She had it ASAP, immediately. And that's our thing. I got to add that into my plans. I have to have a book for Mom's house. You know, I have to somehow find a way to add that into my already busy schedule and figure out how to effectively clean out and take care of Mother's house. That's an undertaking there. And it's just me and Win. I mean, Katie's always there helping, but Katie's in there sometimes when I'm not there. Well, not always, but she does. She goes in when I'm not there. I tell her to go, just do what she's gonna do. But, excuse me. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot. So I'm going to do the cash envelope. What's it called again? Ooh, I forget. In fact, I'm going to make my own envelopes, I think. I don't have a laminator, but I got plenty of tape. I don't need a laminator. Oh my gosh. Sorry for the yawns. So now I told Shelly the other day, I didn't even look at the yarn at Joann because it was only 20% off and they're high priced in there. $7.99 for a cupcake. Not doing it. And they don't accept any other coupons on top of their clearance because they're liquidating. So whatever the price is plus 20% off. So no. $7.99 and 20% off. I don't know what that comes to, but I ain't doing it because I can get it much cheaper online even. That's what I'm saying. You gotta know what to shop for. Now, I am having trouble with my sewing machine, and I gotta tell you, my brothers both. One was $250. One was $200. The other was $300. They're not. Brother is an excellent machine, don't get me wrong, but when I had my sewing business, I worked them mofos day and night nonstop. They were running for like 3 years. I had thousands in orders every day. You're talking I was making like 20 dolls times 4 limbs is 100 doll parts every day, plus 20 bodies, plus six sections per head. So that's 120 sections sewn together. I mean, plus clothing, plus bloomers, plus you name it, plus bears and everything else I sewed. I mean, non-flipping stop. Them machines were going day and night. Plus, I mean, that's just the minimum what I sewed a day for at least 3 years that I did this. So they have a gorgeous, it's almost $1,000 though. A Singer. I want to check the specs on it. I should have took a picture of it. I forgot to ask. I gotta ask. Maybe I'll call and ask what it was, so I could check it out in the reviews and that. But I asked them what's the best they can do on that, and they said we're not allowed to give any more discounts yet. So they're gonna call me when I said I want at least 50 or more. So we'll see. But I don't see them. You know, even she said she doesn't see them selling out because there's like 4 of them. How many people are going to go and buy a $400 or $500 sewing machine? I mean, think about it. And I'm not sure I can at the time either. We'll just have to see if this budgeting works. Because she said it'd be at least another month or 2. So we'll see. I got to say for Niagara. Yes, everybody, I'm going to Niagara. Actually, I hope I am. I got to get my stupid birth certificate. They put me on hold for like over 25 minutes today, and I had to go. So I got to start at it again tomorrow morning. God darn it. They make me mad. I'm tired. I hardly slept at all. I am so stinking tired, guys. So tired. And I was up for over 2 days, almost 3 actually. Because I just couldn't go to bed like that. And I knew I had to get back on Laura's polar bears. I mean, Laura's a saint, guys. She's a good woman. She has been more than patient with me. More than patient. And I've tried to get myself in the mode to make those polar bears, and I even thought, okay, maybe it's just the polar bears. Maybe I'm just afraid I'll nuts up because my heart and my mind are on them right now. So I tried to make and crochet another something. Every piece of a bear that I tried to crochet, I had discombobulated. If it wasn't a cardigan or something simple, I just couldn't do it. It was too much concentration. really stinks when you lose somebody that you're that close to and you love. It's horrible. Just, you're completely changed. Just like the way I've been eating food I'm not supposed to eat. My sister-in-law said to me last night, you did not gain 5 pounds. How did you do that? I said, well, it's called eating crap I'm not supposed to eat. She said, you did not. You have never done that. I said, no shit. She said, what is going on with you? I said, ever since my mom died, I am just totally nutsed up. My mom's gone, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on with me. I can't answer you. It's awful. It's simply awful. Turned you into just, I don't know. Your whole world's upside down. I mean, 5 pounds ain't bad considering the crap I was shoving in my face. One thing though, Randy, take solace. I didn't tear into your potato chips. I used to be the chip queen. That's what my sister-in-law used to call me. Every night she'd call, I was shoving a bag of potato chips or 2 in my mush. And I'm talking Diffenbachs, big bags. Oh my God, I love them. Crunchy kettle cooked chips. Lord have mercy. They were my favorite. And Middlesworth barbecue was one of my faves too, I have to say. Yep. And I didn't touch your chips. They're still there intact. So Chucky said I'm not as bad as I'm letting people on to think I am. Because if I was back to my old ways, I would have tore them bags of chips open and they'd be polished off. He's probably right. He's probably right. I wouldn't have cared. I would have ate chips and that would have been the end of that stuff. You know how it goes. And make keto lasagna. Whew. I can't eat that high fat stuff, man. That was just like a couple bites and all that fat just like, it was rich. I mean, it was like, you know how like when stuff is really sweet, it's that rich, it feels like you dumped the syrup, like Cairo, right into your, or Cairo, or however you say that, right into your mouth, or the whole sugar cane you're sitting there chewing on. Rich. And when I say rich, I ain't just saying rich, I mean like rich. Chucky liked it, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. 2 or 3 bites and I was like, oh my God, am I full? It was very highly dense in fat, which it's supposed to be. That's keto. But I can't. I just couldn't do it. It was just too much. Oh yeah, Chucky's not home. That's why I haven't got a phone call. Shit. And I don't know what is going on with Dixie, but she's refusing to go outside. Great. They're shooting the guns and my dogs are in there. That's freaking fabulous. I know they're carrying on like banshees. They're scared out of their minds. These people, I'm telling you what, they're idiots. Let's see if I have mail for my mother. Nope, nothing from my mom. Nope, nothing. Nothing from my mom today. I've been getting some of my mom's mail. Alright guys, I'm going to cut this one off. I got to go into my kids because they're shooting the guns. I don't want them scared. They're already probably in there crying. Freaking jackwagons over here. I'd like to freaking knock them out. They don't have any respect. Even when they shoot the fireworks and stuff, I want to go over and smash them in the teeth. I hate when people scare my kids. Oh my God. I got to go. I really got to go. Alright. Okay, I'm back to wrap up this video. I came in and they were shooting like crazy. They had me so upset. My poor children were in here having a coronary. Gracie especially. She gets so upset when they're shooting. Like, she hates loud noises. And it wasn't the neighbor here. It was over yonder. Woo! They have no, like, sense when it comes to animals. I swear to God. Anyway, I had a doctor's appointment yesterday that I actually wound up missing, and I want to share this with you guys before I close this video out. If you remember back months, probably a good month before we even started helping Goosey clean the house, I was working with Oliver. I was working with, and Jackson, I was working with vinyl trying to get project bags made. And I designed my own, no pattern. I just dropped, cut, and sewed what I was calling an oceans bag. And it was really the first successful completed pouch I made. Not successful, successfully completed. Difference. So Sunday night I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, my doctor's appointment is at 10:30. I'm going to get there at 10. And I'm going to sit and I'm going to work on my sweater I'm making, because my focus when I'm not A, watching something, or B, whatever, I need to be finishing up the polar bears. So I'm going to take a half an hour, get there early, and sit in the doctor's office and work. But I don't want to take a big project bag because I have one half of my sweater done, and I just need a cake, my yarn, or my hook, and my scissors. So I thought, what can I use? And then I remembered that project bag that I made that I was actually going to throw away. So I pulled it out. And I got to show you. And I can't even believe it. I'm over the moon over this. And now I'm excited about vinyl again. This was my not so successful, but successfully completed first attempt, my own pattern, own design at, well, not pattern or design, my own cut and sew. It's not really a pattern, it's not really a design, I just cut and sewed, period. But if you remember, it was this one. My handle. And all I had to do was put my bag on my shoulder, put this on my strap, and head on into the doctor's, sit down and crochet. Now I'm going to show you what I have in this bag. See, I boxed the bottom. It is a zipper. It has the handle that comes out. It's attached inside the seam, okay? And as you can see, I have my hook and my scissors. And then I have my one half completed, my cake that I'm working with, and the other half I'm working on. Now I'm going to open up my bag, okay? I'm so ecstatic with this. I'm going to pull out my half that I'm working on, attached to my yarn ball that I'm leaving inside as I work. So I can put it on my lap, I can put it on the floor. I have one more row to go of this, 2 more of the lattice, and then the extensions, and this side of the cardigan is done. This side is already done. So I have one full panel and one almost full panel plus one cake comfortably in this project bag that I could take out and about with me. So if you're working on like a baby sweater or a baby set, or even one of these, this is the day date. No, this is the brunch. I lied. This is the brunch cardi in the size 3. You wouldn't be able to fit this if you were doing a size 4 weight. Trust me on that. But this is a cupcake. So look, now you do want to be careful. You don't pinch your item in there. But no problem with zipping it. So I just finagle it a little as I'm zipping, so I don't get nothing stuck. But look. And off you go. Now, of course, this I was making for a Notion pouch for a great big bag I made that I messed up beyond belief. It was like discombobulated, crooked, everything you could think of. I am so happy with this bag now that I'm ecstatically thrilled. And I forgot how to do zippers. It was a long time. So my zipper application isn't perfect, but it is inside there and it is good. And, I mean, it sits, it's nice and boxed. It sits great. See? It sits beautiful. And there you have it. So, what I'm going to do after I do the polar bears is I'm going to work on perfecting. I'm going to make a couple different sizes of these, and I'm going to launch these as my vinyl bags. And maybe I'll do different shapes, but for the beginning, I cannot believe that this fail is something I'm ecstatic over, and I love this bag now. I love it. I absolutely love this bag. And this could even be for like school kids or work, whatever, because a lot of workplaces need clear bags. And this strap is obviously detachable. You don't have to use the strap. You can use it as like a You can use this for your keys. You can just take it like this if you like, but I would just want it on my, I would just want the strap, because then you just throw it in your wrist and go. Like if you go to your kids' ball games or whatever. I know Dina's at the ice all the time, at the ice rink. This is perfect. Like on your wrist, in your hand, just crochet away. So I wanted to share this because I'm thrilled. So these are up and coming. This month I will be launching these. I promise you that. I got a Happy Planner business book. See what this says? I am going to make everything beautiful. That will be my life. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is my business planner. And I'm getting my stuff together in 2020. You watch and see. But I wanted to share this before I wrap this video up. And the next video is coming. I did a very small fabric purchase at Joann. They're liquidating my local store, so it was 50 and 70% off plus an additional 30. And then I got a bunch of Happy Planner stuff because I got to put together our budget book and all that, because I'm turning things around, and I've been working on our sinking funds and things like that, which I'll talk about in a separate video. I'm new to learning it, and I will share it with you all. I also want to, if you look behind me, I have the pillow. I did have, here's the blanket. I'll show it in all its glory. I did have the blanket on the, there's Molly. I did have the blanket on the couch, but what happened was Benny decided to pull it down and wrap himself up in it, and I said, oh no, that's not happening. So I immediately took it off the couch and put it over there on the chair so that doesn't happen again. And look, there's the pillow I bought my mother. She used to sing that song to me all the time. So I bought that pillow for my mom for Christmas. Was it last year or the year before? That's the song Billy sang to me, and I started bawling hysterically. Anyway, I wanted to share this before I wrap this video up, and I'm going to be back later with, I'm telling you guys, I love this bag. I love it. I cannot believe I made this myself, and I was going to throw it away, and it was months ago, and I was mad at myself, and, yeah. And I'm now, like, thrilled over it. It's amazing. I love it. This would even be nice size for just a handbag with regular material. Again, this is my whole, I have it already, like my measurements back there. I didn't use any pattern. I just laid down what I thought looked good and started cutting and sewing. Ooh, excuse me. Same with this. Cut and sewed. Okay, I said enough about that. I'm happy, so look for them to come. And I'm going to bid you adieu till my next video. If you haven't already, please do take a minute to give me a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and turn on all comments so you'll be notified each and every time I comment. Please do share me with your friends, family, social media, because maybe they will like what content I have to offer. And I will be doing more of makes, not hauls. I mean, I've been hauling a lot, and I don't share it because I don't know. I just don't. The fabric I will, because that'll give you an idea of what kind of project bags are headed your way. And pillow covers. Like, there's specific things I got for pillow covers. There's specific things for project bags. And that's pretty well what I'll be making. And things that I find that stick out are like, oh my God, that's a sewing machine mat or a thread catcher. There's things like that as well. But I'm going to start building my line and all that. But first, Polar Bear is finished. That's priority. And Amanda's leggings. Priority. Their priority. So, I just want to add all that, wrap up my video. Again, I'm Cheryl with Yarn and Hook, trying to get my act together in 2020 and get this all streamlined and ready to rock for you all and give you content that keeps you coming back and loving my channel and loving what I'm doing. And here we go. All right, guys. Happy New Year. Happy to have you all here. Happy and love you all for supporting me and always being here, and all your well wishes and comments, and the love you've shown and the support you've shown to Chucky and I through this whole thing with our Goosey, and the love and support you've shown Goosey. It meant everything to her. It meant everything to us. I love you all. See you soon. Bye-bye for now.